So I guess Paramore released an album. I'm gonna listen to it. And if I am disappointed again, I'm done. Paramore was my legit favorite band for like 5 years. And I loved them so much. And now they're just this weird alternative quirky fucking bullshit. And I try them all the time. I still try. And every time I didn't like their single, so I'm gonna go listen track by track and see if I like it. And I'm just not, my expectations are low. So far I've liked 2 songs and I'm on track number 8. I don't know, I think I've just lowered, and when I say I like them, they're okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Stop breaking my things. Thank you.
Hey, baby. What you doing? How are you? Good morning. I miss you.
She does this every day. So I liked 3 of 12 songs, which is actually fucking terrible, and I'm just really disappointed. I have a bunch of eye crusties today. Also, does anyone watch the show Sense8 on Netflix? Because the first season was kind of, I never knew what the fuck was going on. Like, I liked it, but what the fuck? And now I'm watching the second season. I'm on episode 2, and the first thing I noticed is, like, they recast the black guy, and I'm like, that is literally I was like, that's an entirely a whole different person. But okay. It sucks. Anyway. And the show itself is alright, but literally, I feel like if you want to watch a show that has a million plot holes and you never know what the fuck is going on and you don't want to watch Glee, then watch that.
Also, I am breaking out because I can't be fucked to wash my face. I don't remember the last time I washed my face. At all.
I have a phone interview at 11:30. I don't even know what the position's for, because people never want to tell you until they have you on the phone. I didn't go into why I didn't do the insurance thing yesterday, but I'm not doing it because the course costs like $150, and then the test is going to cost money, and I might not even pass it. And then it was going to be commission only, which, you know, I could have made a lot of money, but I need a paycheck that's reliable, and I need a paycheck that is yesterday. So I have an interview on Tuesday with this data entry type place, and then I have the phone interview today, and on Monday I have to call this lady for another position I applied for, but I can't remember what it is because I apply to hundreds of fucking bullshits a day. Yesterday was supposed to be my sleep all day, and while I did sleep a lot, I still did all the things I didn't want to fucking do. So I'm gonna get up, put some fucking makeup on, and straighten my hair, even though I have no desire to. Maybe film a YouTube video so I can then delete it later. Fuck. I don't want to do it.
I turned this on to record that I had the hiccups, and then they went, nope, there they are. There it is. Good.
I'm out of bed. I'm having coffee, and that's progress. Then I'll put some makeup on. Probably. I've not yet made any decisions on how this day's gonna go. I'm living my life in like 30-minute increments. I know what's happening this 30 minutes, don't know what's happening. In this particular 30 minutes, I was motivated enough to put on the clothes I wore yesterday and drink coffee. And in the next 30 minutes, I think I'll use my new primer. And you can bet your happy ass that I'm gonna use dry shampoo and not stepping in that shower. No sir, no ma'am. And that's the thing about depression. Is it gonna last a week? Is it gonna last 3 months? You just never know. Because 3 weeks ago, I had the roughest week ever, and I was like, oh boy, that's gonna last months. And then it was over, and I had like 2 good weeks, and then now we're just here again. But this shit could be gone by Monday. By Monday, it could be back to business. Or it could not. I could start brushing my hair. I could start using real shampoo. I could get a job. Who knows? Maintenance is running around and they don't know we have a cat. What do?
Mima. Go hide. Hide, Mima.
But seriously, just in the time that I told you guys I was gonna put makeup on and straighten my hair, I decided that I wasn't. And then I got my coffee and changed my mind again and decided that I was. And you best believe, as long as this filter is here, this is the one that is going on my face. You won't see anything else. Just this. I got this primer yesterday and it's poreless, and girl, I fucking hope so. Because I never tried it before. I've used other. You know what else I can't afford? To get my eyebrows plucked right now. So I've just committed myself to a life of looking like shit, and my nails are all infected because I bite them. But on the bright side, all my clothes will fit when I lose more weight. And I won't look like shit when I go to the Bahamas in less than a month. And I am going to give Harry Styles' new album a try, even though he's my least favorite direction from One Direction. It might be okay. I downloaded it with Apple Music. Okay, I'm going to try. The good news for Harrison, Mr. Styles, is that it literally can't disappoint me more than Paramore has. So there's that.
Also, I might really shut up this time. I had started the song and I just wanted to say shout out to the people who watch every single one of my snaps that is not my mother, because that doesn't count. Sorry. Just to name a few: Megan, Stephanie from Tumblr, Steve from Tumblr, Sarah from Tumblr, Hillary, also from Tumblr. My sweet little bean, Michaela, who I don't count from Tumblr because I've just known her long enough that it's just, you're my friend. You're just my friend. And I know there's probably a few of you that watch them because you're just like, what crazy shit is that bitch gonna say today? Because I have followed people on Snapchat and I've done. I would bet all the money to my name, which is not a lot of money, that at least one person watches me just for entertainment. Here's the thing though, at least I know that, because the people I watch that because they're crazy, I don't think they know that people watch them and be like, look at that fucking train wreck. It's not that the Harry Styles album isn't good, it's just that it's boring. The first 2 songs probably could have been like a minute shorter. I'll try.
My full conclusion is I've listened to about half the album and I hate it. I appreciate what he's trying to do, I get it, but I hate it. It's not for me and I'm deleting. My outsides look great and my insides still feel like poo. But the good news is, since I did almost everything I needed to do yesterday, I'm just gonna lose my voice too. Great. I love it. Since I did everything I needed to do yesterday, I don't really have anything I have to do today. I think I'm gonna get chicken nuggets today. Should I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to this guy at 11:30. He's gonna call me and let me know about a position. They're probably gonna trick me and it's probably sales, because it always fucking is. It always, 212% of the time when I email someone and I'm like, yes, I'd like more information about the position, they'll be like, can I call you? And I'll be like, if they won't just email you up front what the position's about, it is always sales, because they know that nobody wants to do it. They know that their job sucks. And because he was like, hey, I have a position. It's 10 minutes from Uptown. And I was like, that's kind of a commute for me, but I'm willing to hear more. And he was like, I'm just going to call you. And listen, I'll take phone calls because that's what you have to do, but ain't nothing in this world need to be said over the phone that cannot be conveyed in an email. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Don't fucking call me. Email me. Email me. I will email you. I'll be up your asshole with I'll be your fucking pen pal. We can email all day, all well into the wee hours of the morning. But do not call. Okay, and then here's another thing. This other lady has the audacity to charge $7.25 for a part-time position. $7.25. Which is like, whatever, I'll fucking take it for the meantime. But like, what kind of a fucking monster in 2017 is only paying $7.25? Fuck you, first of all. Second of all, she was so awkward in the emails because it was for a bookstore. And she's like, why do you want a part-time job? And what was the last book you enjoyed? So I answered her questions and I emailed her back and I was like, can I have more details about what the job entails? She sent that to me and I was like, cool, dope, I can do that. And then she was like, okay, cool, like, sounds good. And so my natural next response was like, is there sometime next week I can come in and speak with you? Because... And then she emails back and she's like,
we'll be in touch if you're selected for the interview process.
Like, all offense, bitch, but you're literally only offering $7.25 for a part-time job. Now, I'm not saying I'm the only one that applied, and I'm not saying that I'm the only one who qualifies for this position, but I am saying I cannot imagine you're in high demand. I don't think a fucking homeless person could buy a box for $7.25, so I don't know where this attitude is coming from, but keep it. Like, you literally make more at McDonald's. Lady, like, please. I had to double check $7.25 was still legal. I just feel like if you can't at least offer 8, even just pretend and offer 8, you're just a shitty fucking person. And it's not just a bullshit job. She was like, you have to be able to do this and this and that and that and also this and also this and everyone else gets to take vacation but you and you fill in for everyone all the time. And I'm just like, hey man, that's fine. I'll take, $7.25 isn't 0, but your employee retention rates are not gonna be good, but she'll be in touch if I'm selected for the interview process. I guarantee you this guy's gonna call and be like, so it's a sales position. It's sales. And I'm gonna have to be like, Clayton, Clay, may I call you Clay? No. Because if it's not sales, what else would it be? What else is it ever? What are there other jobs than sales that exist these days? I think I'm talking so much because I feel really anxious. Like my stomach, I literally feel like I want to vomit. Not because of the interview, just because that's my existence. Also, I just prefer email because then you have a hard copy of what was said between the two of you. So there's no forgetting or miscommunication or issue. Like, you have it. There's also no awkward phone tag because the other day someone called me when I was eating dinner and my phone was not next to me. And even if it was, my mouth was full. With the phone, it's weird. There's no impolite time of day to email someone. If they want to respond, they will. If not, then it's no big deal. Does anyone like getting phone calls? Is that a thing? I wish I could just be like, actually, I don't have a phone number. And they'd be like, I'm sorry. And I'd be like, yeah, no, sorry. I have a phone, but no phone number. Don't call me. Email me, but don't call me. I do, however, appreciate that he himself scheduled this phone call for 11:30 because I don't want to fucking talk to you at all. But I especially don't want to talk to you at 8 in the fucking... I don't know when we decided as a society that things need to happen at the crack of dawn. It probably comes from when we all had farms and some shit and we just never changed it. But guess what? I don't have a cow to milk, and I highly doubt that anyone I'm interviewing with ever has some chickens they need to check on. So quit. But whatever, I guess I'm just gonna wait till 11:30 and then have that phone call, and then if I feel like it, I'll go get chicken nuggets. I wish someone could bring me nuggets. That would be good. And I guess I have to get a pen and paper because we couldn't have done this via email, so we'll be taking notes on what he's saying. And they always send you a follow-up email anyway. Like, what? Ugh. Like, dope. That's the whole thing. We talk on the phone, and then you just send me an email anyway saying everything you just said and anything that you didn't feel like saying. So why did you call? And my last thought, I think, is I hope he actually calls at 11:30. I hate when people schedule phone shit and they don't call till like 11:36. Like, don't be fucking late. I don't show up to real in-person interviews at 11:36. No, I show up at like 11:20 or 11:15. So you can pick up the phone at 11:29. I hate when people say like, don't message me right now. And I'm just like waiting and it's silent for a long time, but they asked you not to. Because I kind of want to message and be like, how long till I can message you? But that is messaging, and I don't want the phone to go off or something if that's why they were saying not to. So I'm just over here like, okay, I'll be here. I'm here. When you're ready, you let me know. Also, what would you guys think if I literally recorded a YouTube video of me chatting with you while I ate McDonald's? Because I don't have a plan right now. And instead of calling it like get ready with me like makeup, I'll just call it like eat nuggets with me. You guys would be like, unsubscribe. Bye. My neighbor probably hears me talking loudly to my fucking self all day long, and she's probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I mean, I guess I could do that. It's my YouTube channel. I can do whatever I want. So if I want to eat nuggets and run my mouth, why not? I think that might get 10 views. I think it would be very organic, but if I will go get my nuggets after the interview, do that, film that, and if it feels stupid, then I won't post it.
I don't have my notes for the depression series right now. I already have a few makeup videos scheduled, so that's taken care of, and I just don't know what to film.
I mean, I already did the 50 facts about me, but someone asked me to do the TMI tag, so I could eat chicken nuggets and do the TMI tag. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Cool. I love people who have no regard for other people's fucking time. Nice. If he doesn't call me by 11:45, I will call him. If he does not talk to me by noon, I'm going to get nuggets. I'll email him. Like, why would you just want to set an example of tardiness and disrespect for future employees? Like, what? Why? Why? Like, yo, this is so stupid and awkward. Like, I'm literally just sitting here. Like, I have shit to do, okay? This is why we email. Good thing I didn't have to wake my ass up early for this, because I would have been pissed if I had to wake up early to sit here and have someone not care about my time. So, like, could you imagine showing up 10 minutes late to a real interview? Could you fucking, I would call and apologize and send my sorry, regretful ass. So when everyone wonders why I can't find a fucking job and say I must be doing something wrong, stop wondering, because I can't get them to fucking call when they're supposed to. So I'm gonna go, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go pick up his Slack and do his job for him and call him when he said specifically that he would call me yesterday. So I called the guy, and he was actually super nice, but he totally did not fucking remember that I was calling. He pretended like he did, but I know that he didn't. I was like, hi, it's Katie. We were supposed to have a conversation at 11:30. Is that still, are we doing that? And you could just hear it in his voice. He was like, oh, hey. He was like, yeah, sorry. Wow, yeah, I had, there was an employee that, but anyway, there's a job and it's not customer service at all. And it's for a flooring company and it starts at $14 an hour just to do clerical work, which is, and I told him about the sales position I just turned down, and I was like, yeah, they weren't going to pay me for training, and it was commission only. And he was like, that was smart. And I agree. You shouldn't have done that. And I was like, thank you. And he sounded really nervous when he was like, it's basically data entry and clerical work, and it's no customer service, but it's good, I swear. And I was like, no, here's the thing, Clay. I was like, I'm extremely capable of doing customer service, and I actually am very good at it. I'm just an introvert in my personality, so that would be perfect. I would love to do what you're describing. And he was like, oh, that's weird, because you do not come off as introverted at all. And I was like, everyone says that, but please fucking put me in a basement filing papers. And he's like, how about money? And I was like, at my last job, I was making $15 an hour. But honestly, Clay, I'm going to level with you. I would take 13 or 12. And he was like, well, here's the other thing. They actually start at like 14. And I was like, fucking perfect. Hire me now. And he said that the job actually is in the South Charlotte area. It's just that I'd have to interview. He was like, I'm not going to make you drive all the way to university. I'll shoot you an email on Monday. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, I'll follow up with you on Monday. And I was like, okay. And he was like, no, I'm going to follow up with you on Monday. And I was like, we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go get some chicken nuggets, put some pants on, get some food, record me eating said nuggets, do the TMI tag. I'm actually excited to film a video of me just like shooting the shit, eating some chicken nuggets, because I feel like that's who I really am. That's who I am. Nuggets. And shooting the shit. I hate that new feature of Snapchat where you can't see how long someone's story is, and I'm sure that it's miserable following me without that feature. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, if someone wanted to pay me $14 an hour to sit by myself, talk to no one, and file paperwork, I would drive all the way to university. I would commute. The job is not in university, but I'm just saying I fucking would. I would do it. Yes, sign me up. I don't want to fucking talk to anyone ever again. I'm having a bout of shit luck right now in my life, but I do believe that after really bad things happen, good things happen. So something good is happening soon to me. And just knowing that I could take away something, I could be negative and destroy something that someone has right now, but I chose not to because I don't need that karma. I wish I could say it's because I'm a good person and because I just know in my heart that it's wrong, but it's honestly just because I don't know if I believe in karma, but I just couldn't risk it. I called my mom as she was getting into work, and she stepped outside to answer it, and she's like, hello? And she was like, is something wrong? And it's not funny that she answered that way, because I just thought it was funny because, like, usually something is wrong. Like, I just wanted to talk to her. And she was like, oh, well, I gotta go. I'm at work. Like, usually I'm crying and shit and, like, having a time. And I was like, no, I just wanted to tell you about my interview. And she's like, oh. Like, she sounded so relieved. I've been talking to my goddamn self for literally, like, 3 hours. And I'm so entertained. Like, I feel so social and not bored. I should probably get some gas. But can I make it till tomorrow? I got $8 worth of gas, $8.03, just because I'm cheap and poor, but I'm not gonna run out of gas. Here I am, it's all happening. Nuggets soon for me. I was always raised to be a polite child, so I'm not saying I wasn't, but I definitely wasn't raised in a household where I was supposed to say yes ma'am or no ma'am or yes sir and no sir. But I think honestly just living in the South has conditioned me to do it, because 99% of the time I will say ma'am or sir. You guys, something so lucky just happened. So my charger broke for my wireless speaker a long time ago. So I haven't been able to use my speaker because I didn't want to buy a charger for it, and I just couldn't be bothered. So a long time ago, Verizon gave me this free bullshit I didn't want, and with it came. And when I was waiting in the drive-thru, they were taking forever, so I was able to see if the USB-C fit into my speaker, and by gosh, it did! So now my speaker's charging and I'll be able to use it again, and my boyfriend can never just leave a USB-C around to charge our wireless speaker at home, so now I have one for that too. Because when I returned this shit to Verizon, they didn't bother to make sure all the parts were there, and I honestly just forgot to put it back in, so I just had an a wrapped USB-C chilling in my car. So today's a pretty good day because I got nuggets and I had my interview, and I have an interview next week, and I'm going to record a video. Do you ever swerve to avoid a pothole and instead you end up swerving into the pothole? Or is that just me? Here's the sad thing, my phone doesn't want to connect to my wireless speaker, so can I even use it? So I did end up recording the video, and I edited it, and I just have to upload it and schedule it, and now I'm doing laundry, and that's all I'm doing today, because that's all I have to do today. The video was not great, and here's Mia to be involved in everything. It was okay. I'm gonna upload it anyway. So just as an overview for what I've done today, I've made a video, I checked my emails, I had an interview, I put makeup on after I washed my face, I did 2 loads of laundry, I folded 1 load of laundry from before, I'm gonna apply to a couple more jobs, and then I'm probably gonna do the dishes, and then that's that. And then leave me alone for the whole weekend.
I just took a shower just of my body. I put my hair up and left my makeup on and just washed my whole body. Does that count as a shower?
Look how gross my finger is. That's pretty much constantly what all of my fingernails look like when I don't have acrylics. And my boyfriend gets off at 4:30 and I haven't heard from him yet, and his phone hasn't been active for an hour, so guess it's just me. Guess he's just gonna stay at work for the weekend, and I'm never gonna hear from him again. I need to clean my glasses because this is eyeliner on my lens from when I cried like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
I look so naked without my Fitbit. It's charging. He better come home soon or y'all are gonna have to endure. I'm about to get started on talking all night.
I give myself until 5 p.m. to have that neurotic, irrational thought that he's somehow dead. So, clock's ticking. Whenever I'm dating someone and I don't hear from them, even if it, like, there could be 10 million other rational reasons why, I just automatically am like, well, they died. I've never even lost anyone to a car accident. I don't know where that fear comes from, but I think it's because in my mind, that's the most traumatic fucking thing that could possibly happen. Because Jesus Christ, like, it would probably take hours before I'd even find out, and then his parents don't even live here, and then I'd have to fucking move all my shit out. And I cannot think of anything more stressful than trying to move your shit out of an apartment when you're sad that someone suddenly died. I can't even. And then I'd have all this fucking trauma, and I'd probably, like, my depression would just explode, and my anxiety, and oh god. Like, whenever I read those articles where it's like, the pregnant mom gets in a car crash and survives with her fetus, and her 2-year-old and her husband that she just married die. It's important to note that if that ever fucking happens to me, he messaged me just now, by the way, so he's alive. If that ever fucking happens to me, I'm going to kill myself. I don't know who all follows me or what you've been through, or if you've lost a boyfriend or a husband or a girlfriend or a child in some kind of accident. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just saying that I'm a pretty fucking resilient person, and if that ever happens to me, I'm sorry, that I'm done. I tap out. If that, like, there's no, why live? There's no point. If your kid and your spouse, the love of your life, dies all at the same time, what the fuck is the point? That is literally the most horrific thing I can think of. Like, worse than rape or being, like, abused or, like, your house broken into, house fire. I just don't have the energy to rebuild after that. I just can't do it. Won't do it. So anyway, that was a really dark journey we just had together. Sorry about that. The fuck?
What are you doing, man?
I told everyone on Snapchat I thought you were dead, so I'm just letting them know that you're in fact alive.
That about what?